Cameras, lights, fashion. Models took to the runway showcasing some of New Zealand's best brands.
I think they're really keen to support Canterbury as a community, so them coming down and spending their evening with us, speaks volumes really.
Christchurch-born Steve Dunstan, one of the creators of Huffer, says being here a part of the celebrations is very special. The designer's early years were spent here in Canterbury. His memories of Ballantynes as a young boy.
I remember being down on the ground floor and these tubes, and they used to send receipts, or I don't know what it was, but they got sucked up through to the next floor or something. I didn't actually know what was happening, but I thought it was the coolest thing. And then the escalators. That was my first time on an escalator. Steve Dunstan, originally a snowboarder, says he stumbled across fashion. The brand Huffer started within the board sports culture. Being a part of New Zealand fashion history, for him, is incredible. It is very fashionable. It's like, you can be in and out of fashion like that, but to be 160 years, that's a feat, unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Inspired by the Ballantynes legacy, the Huffer designer says he hopes his brand will one day do the same.
We've been in business 17 years. To me, that seems like a lifetime, but 160 years, wow. I hope we make it. I won't be around, but I hope our brand lives for 160 years plus.
Another New Zealand brand taking the runway by storm last night was Stolen Girlfriends Club. One of the designers and co-founders is Marc.
It makes me feel about that big, but it's pretty cool to be a part of that pretty rich history. It's pretty crazy.
Marc says something Ballantynes has done well is making what the customers want, a lesson he's learned as his brand has evolved.
Knowing who we're making clothes for and staying true to that, I think it's really easy to get lost along your journey. Like, oh, that looks cool over there, I'll go over there, and then I'll go over that way. So that's one big lesson, I reckon, the last couple of years, is staying true to your market.
Hoping to continue in Ballantynes' footsteps in creating a legacy that will last another 150 years.
Well, I won't be around to see it, unless technology changes and medicine changes. I'm hoping, fingers are crossed.
Last but not least is world-famous designer Karen Walker. Started in Auckland in the late 80s, now her brand sells globally, in more than 800 stores, and features in New York Fashion Week every time. What she loves about Ballantynes is that they have the ingredients to success, constantly creating new ideas.
I love a heritage brand, so a lot of my favourite brands are heritage brands that have that around for 100 years, 160 years kind of angle to them, and so I really appreciate that. That Ballantynes are 160 and still understanding fashion and retail, and that they're reinventing themselves constantly.
Karen Walker says to make it to the fashion industry, you always have to think ahead.
You constantly have to question it, question your place in it, your approach to it, how it works, how people interact with it. And I think that one of the most important things in the fashion industry, probably all industries now, more so than ever, is the quality of ideas.
Whether Karen Walker will be around in 160 years.
Well, me personally, it'd be nice to reach 100. The brand, I don't know. Once I'm gone, then who knows?
The next step for these designers in Christchurch's Ballantynes is the release of the summer collections. Joelle Batista, CTV News.